second flight, but we first in vibe. GS Pro got us feeling alive. From leagues to tours, yeah, we never fade. Sing of kings in the nights we...
What's up, everyone, and welcome back. Today is exciting. We are showcasing the new SwingEZ beta version that is in testing currently right now. Huge shout out to Elite Sim Golf. And this is, I mean, it's great. It's great. So again, this is in beta. This is in testing. So super excited to be able to get a 10 to 15 minute video out just to showcase kind of what this is about. And yeah, guys, tentatively right now, it's going to launch at the end of the month. So with the VTrack, SwingEZ is an add-on. So it's going to be a software that's embedded within the toolkit, as you'll see in just a second. And so it's going to be an add-on. You're going to get 2 cameras. You're going to get the software to download, and it's going to be integrated into the toolkit. It's going to be separate. So it's a separate software, but it's integrated into the toolkit. So without further ado, let's take a look at the toolkit real quick. All right, so once you have this downloaded, you'll notice that when you go over here to our settings tab and you go under game, we now have SwingEZ right there. So if you are a GS Pro user or whatever software you're using, you'll know that that drop down right here, you have the VTrack range, you have GS Pro. So you're going to switch it over to the SwingEZ, and then you're going to hit launch. And a couple things here, guys. This is in beta. Okay, so it's working really well. However, there are some things, there's some fixes. So a couple things right out of the gate. It launches 2 screens. So there's 2 different screens. There's a primary screen and there's a secondary screen. Your primary screen is going to be the one that's used for the cameras and the overlays and the ability to do all the things that I'm getting ready to showcase. Your secondary screen is going to be your visual, so your range or wherever you're hitting into. So the way you would want it to work is your secondary screen would be your projector. Your primary screen would be a monitor, TV, something that you're reviewing the camera footage on and being able to draw and look at everything. So currently right now, that is a small bug that Lone Swingcraft, we've already given the feedback. So John and I have already given feedback that we kind of need to fix that. So currently the workaround right now is to make your projector your main screen. Hopefully by the time this release, that's something that's just fixed. So currently right now, you kind of got to have that primary screen on your projector and clickable. So small bug, nonetheless, it'll get fixed. But yeah, so this would be the SwingEZ right here. So let's go ahead and kind of dive in to what this looks like. All right, guys, we are on the Lone Swingcraft SwingEZ homepage, and this is essentially what you're going to have. There are some things that are locked, obviously, just given that it's not a full release. So currently, right now, we have driving range and the AI pose analysis. That's the 2 things that we're going to talk about, and the 2 things that we're going to go over and just kind of showcase. So I do want to show just right here. I had to move myself. Shot training. So SwingEZ is going to be anything and everything that you would want it to be, as far as, you know, obviously swing feedback, lessons. I mean, it goes on and on and on. So again, this is an add-on package to the VTrack from Lone Swingcraft. So VTrack is at $5,000. SwingEZ is $1,200. So VTrack at $5,000, SwingEZ at $1,200, $6,200 all in for an overhead launch monitor that is continuing to get updates. We have swing replay integration. We have spin rate algorithms fixes, and a lot of success with the update that just came. And then, guys, now we're going to have SwingEZ here at the end of the month. Hopefully, there's no delays. It's been very promising currently so far, but guys, all in a $6,200 package um, to just have everything and anything that you would want, from AI coaching to lessons and personalized lessons. So, without further ado, let's dive into what the range looks like. And guys, I'm just gonna keep this. I'm gonna let there's gonna be very small edits to this video. Um, we're just gonna let everything roll so you can kind of see what SwingEZ is about. There's music currently playing in the background, so you won't be able to hear that, but it's just it's elevator music. All right, guys. So here is a look at the camera setup. So you're gonna have two cameras. You're gonna have a face on and then a down the line. So that's what that's going to look like. Again, this is your primary screen. This is where all the data is going to be. You can see up here, we have the ability to, we can do basically anything we want to. We can draw lines for swing path. Go ahead and get that X. We can draw circles around head. The options are endless. We can do, angles. Again, our options here are just, as in depth or not as in depth as you want. So let's go ahead and hit a shot. We'll see what the range looks like, and then we'll come back and kind of dissect and draw some lines before we get to the biggest thing. So this is just the range. This is just where you can hit some balls, draw lines, and things of that nature. The main AI side of it is going to be here in just a couple minutes. So let's see what we got. Hi guys, here we are on the range. Let's hit a shot. And guys, I do want to give a quick plug to Hole in Golf. So Hole in Golf, this is a golf glove that has a vinyl palm. It's reinforced vinyl palm. You can't really see it. Go look at them. Go look at their website. Look them up on Facebook. It's a vinyl reinforced palm that not only has phenomenal grip, but guys, I've been using this in the sim for the better part of 3 months, and very, very minimal wear and tear. So your premium soft leather, constructed about the whole golf glove, with the exception of that palm. It's reinforced kind of vinyl, almost like a batting glove style. And it's very durable, but also from a gripping standpoint, phenomenal. All right, let's hit a shot. See what this looks like. So it's capturing 1 through 100 right there. So you guys got to see it on the range. All right, so let's see what this looks like. All right, so we see the playback here. So you're going to have your shot data over here to the right. So ball speed, all of your data there. You're going to have your impact that's integrated to the bottom. And guys, they've done a really nice job just looking at this so far, just from a user interface standpoint of where stuff is. So here are my swings. So we're going to look at this one right here. All right, so what we could do again, we can pause. Let's just do something simple like, head movement. And see how much that head moves. Not bad. For an amateur golfer, obviously, head didn't move too much there, but obviously we could critique that. And there's a lot of things that we could do here. So let's draw this back and just kind of look at swing plane. All right, so we're going to look at this swing plane here. Sucked it in. See if we can get back. almost a little too far back, and yeah, we're kind of in line swing plane wise. So guys, just the options are endless here, right? I mean, you could sit here all day and just for one swing. I mean, I can tell right here that's bad. Um, you know, we're setting up for a driver there. We need to have that a lot more level. So guys, there's just a lot of things that we could do with this. We can take screenshots right here, send them to ourselves, or you know, if you have a coach out there that's you know working with you from a digital standpoint or remotely, I mean, this is where it's at. Just send this stuff. Um, but this is the kind of the range side of it. You'll see. Let me click over to the range here. You can see that it was a draw. So based off of the data, it's going to give you the shot shape. So, all right, that is pretty cool, guys. I hope you're excited. I'm just, again, I'm still learning it, but man, this is this is just super exciting. Um, what we have at our fingertips in the golf community, in the sim golf community, is just, it's just so mind blowing where we are today to be able to have a sim at our residence and have AI swing training. I mean, just crazy. All right, here we go. All right, so we're going to go back to the lobby here. Next thing we're going to showcase is the AI pose analysis. This one, we could spend an hour in this, okay? We're not going to do so. We're going to do a quick crash course of what this looks like. And this is kind of the main meat and potatoes, if you will, of what we can do. So let's all right, let's hit another shot. So this is a different range. So I like that. I like that. All right, so let's hit another shot. I like that the range changed, right? I mean, just little visuals, little things like that. All right, so we're gonna hit a 7-iron. We're gonna go with a 7-iron. And again, this is the AI version of this, of everything that we can do. So let's hit this shot. Not a bad shot. So it is searching. It's doing its thing. All right, guys. Y'all ready for this? All right, here we go. The fun part. All right. Full AI. And don't look at the scores, okay? We're not worried about the scores. We're just swinging here. So, all right, we have full scores of every step along the way. And what I'm going to do here real quick, let me move my camera. And honestly, what I'll do is I'll just put it up here. I think that'll be fine. I'm going to be small up here. I'm not the main thing here. It's all about the software. So, all right. So we're going to have scores along this whole way here. So we have position 1. We have position 2, which is going to be backswing. Position 3 at the top. Position 4 downswing. Position 5 all the way through follow through, which is going to be P8. So you can see a lot of scores happening there. So we can go address, takeaway, backswing, top of swing, downswing. So everything that we need to do right there. Um, we can click our 3D models. So say we want to look at our top of swing and then coming down. We can also switch these. So guys, look at this. How awesome is that? Full 3D model. We want to look at impact. We could do so. Again, we can change these however we'd like. Let's go and take them back to normal. Again, we still have the ability, and guys, I'm having to look a little bit because, again, if you remember at the beginning, our main screen is on the projector. That's going to be a fix, but you know, we can still do our. Wait, let me unselect that here. I'm learning the software as well. All right, so we can still do our, you know, our lines. That was a bad circle. Also, another bad circle. I got to get used to that. So do this. Do it the right way here. All right. So we could still do that and come through here and we can look at all of our scores. All right. Visualization. So this is just going to be overlays. So that's spine, shoulder. So this is any overlay that you would like to add. Knee, swing plane. So we can actually, let's all clear. Let's go ahead and delete or erase our circles. All right, so let's look at shoulder turn. And where was swing plane? That was somewhere on there. Oh, that's just, okay, it's all swing plane. There we go. All right. So let's just see how much we stay underneath that line. Just on the, you know, just on the over the top side of it. But yeah, guys, so this is SwingEZ. We have looked at the range and the things that you can do from the range standpoint. Right now, this is the AI side of it, and there's what 3 or 4 other tabs that are not even unlocked yet. That obviously will be unlocked with the full version. So we have diagnose here, all of our scores, and then we have the, you know, these are these overlays that you can add. So if you wanted to add them all, so you can do the overlay with the 3D imagery. Again, you can, the options are endless of just what you can do to dissect your swing. So, guys, I hope you like this video. Again, it's short, but just wanted to get SwingEZ out there. You know, and if you have any questions, if you have any comments, whatever it is, you can shoot them over to Elite Sim Golf. You can also shoot them over to me at Second Flight Golf. Both have Facebook pages. Drop a comment in the video. Tell us what you like. Tell us if you're excited about it. If you're not. If you are interested in a VTrack SwingEZ, or you already have a VTrack, you're interested in SwingEZ, any of those combinations, reach out to me. Reach out to John from Elite Sim Golf. We'll get you taken care of. Guys, have a fantastic Friday. Have a fantastic weekend. We got some cool things coming, and I appreciate you guys watching.